What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So in this video we're going to take a look at a new zone, because I have a YouTube series where I will eventually go through every single zone in the game and talk to you guys about what gold farms you can do in each one of those zones. And in today's video we have the zone on Goro. So before we take a look at that, massive thank you for all the support on the 0 to 10 million gold guide. This is a digital gold guide, meaning that you can open it up on your computer, and it has all the best tactics and methods that I'm personally using in order to achieve hundreds of millions of gold. Even better is the fact that it comes with a lifetime of free updates. So whenever there's a new patch or a brand new expansion like Midnight, I update the same gold guide with the new best methods, and I send that to your email completely for free. So you can read more about it and grab it by clicking the link down below in the description. And don't forget to use the discount code STUDENT for 50% off. And if you already have the gold guide, don't worry, VIP Discord is definitely the place to be, because once you join in, you can view all my videos before they go on YouTube, giving you a slight advantage. But you also get your hands on exclusive gold tips, multiple spreadsheets for gold making, T7 groups and operations, and you can even get access to my investments that I do for stuff such as future patches, expansions, player housing, and much, much more. But that will also be linked down below in the description. So Ungoro is actually one of the zones that has like a good amount of steady ways to acquire gold, which I know a lot of you guys like. First of all the way up north right here, you have these stone guardians. And as you can probably tell by the tooltip when I hover above them, you can get the Guardian Stone from these guys. And Guardian Stone is a reagent that's needed for crafting. It has a lot of uses as well, where you can use it to craft with different professions. As you can see, like these are the items where it's going to be needed. So the return of Nax Ramas really brought them back on the map, because there's a lot of new items added that needed the Guardian Stone. So there's definitely a high demand for a Guardian Stone. Now, they do hyper spawn. It was traditionally done in a 5-man. That's what most people did. They hyper spawned them, including myself. I sold the Guardian Stones or used them for crafting themselves. And then you can also get some pretty interesting high-valued transmog items as you're farming it as well. Another item that really boosted up, this is a solo farm, is the Ghost Mushroom. Ghost Mushroom hyper spawns inside this cave right here. It is on a timer though, so after picking up like X amount of mushrooms, you'll see them hyper spawning. The more you pick them up, the more they will spawn until they stop spawning, and then you gotta wait for like 5 minutes for them all to respawn and you can farm it again. So I know people that have 2 characters with herbalism on 2 different realms, and they just switch back and forth between those, and they make a good chunk of steady gold by doing that. Now, Ghost Mushroom by itself isn't that great, but it's great if you use it to make stuff like ghost dye, because ghost dye is a item or material that's needed for a lot of the new crafts as well that came with Nax Ramas and Scholomance, and you need a very good chunk of them. So Ghost Mushroom and or the ghost dye, really good items to be farming for gold. Another thing in terms of steady gold that I want to mention in this zone is that it's my favorite zone to go out and do mining in. So the prices on the ore and also the arcane crystal really varies, but it's a thorium farm, and as you guys probably know by now, like arcane crystals are used for a lot of things. I mean, it's a material that you use to transmute to get arcanite bars, right? But the arcanite bars are needed for so many different transmog items. In fact, 90 items in the game needs arcanite. So it's a big material to get. So if you want to do mining on Goro, at least from my experience, is definitely the best zone to do it in. Now, it doesn't take a lot of competition for the zone to not be as good as some of the other zones, but you typically have no competition while doing it, and then I definitely prefer Ongoro over anything else. Another thing that I do want to mention in this zone, and that's the last thing that I do myself in Ongoro to make gold, is actually the Ravasor Matriarch Nest. So every single phase has a 100% chance of having one of these nests up at one of these locations right here. And inside the nest is a 100% chance of getting the Ravasor hatchling, the battle pet. Now, when I say 100%, obviously, if somebody goes to the nest and pick up the pet, you're going to have to wait for it to get respawned, right? But it's typically always going to be up. It's been a very long time since I've logged on to one of my tunes and the nest hasn't been up. Now, that could change with this video, but they aren't that tough to get. And they go for about 5k on NA and 10,000 gold on EU. Obviously, really depends on what realm you're playing on, but it's a very easy battle pet to get and throw up on the auction house for some easy gold. So that's pretty much the stuff that I am doing in Ongoro. Now, there is, of course, Devil's Sword and a couple of other farms that you can do, but none of them are really good. Nothing that I suggest anyone to do. And if I am missing something that you're personally doing in Ongoro to make a lot of gold, please let me know by typing so and what it is in the comment section. But that's pretty much it. So subscribe for more gold making content on World of Warcraft. Make sure that you check out the 0 to 10 million gold guide alongside with the VIP Discord, both linked down below in the description. Appreciate you all watching, and I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, bye bye.